Is my spidey sense about Bo Nix going to be the week one starter spot on, or there really is a competition that Sean Payton's getting through right now?
Yeah, I don't think there. I think you're 100% right, Rich. I don't think there's any real competition. The competition is, hey, we're going to find out who's the backup quarterback between Zach Wilson and Jarrett Stidham. But I really believe in talking to Sean Payton this offseason, just about all the qualities that Bo Nix has. One, like his ability to throw from a dirty pocket, his ability to kind of process information, make quick decisions, his accuracy, the fact that he didn't take a lot of sacks. I don't think he had one fumble in his 2 years at Oregon. All of these things lend themselves to Sean Payton saying, this is going to be my guy. I think the other thing that people really need to realize is when you start to pick out who has the best fit, you really look at fit with the coaching staff, with the organization. I think you'd be hard-pressed to find a guy that has a better fit than that of Bo Nix here in Denver. Think about it. The first three guys taken were all taken to defensive coaches. The one thing I know about defensive coaches is, hey, they may work on developing a quarterback, but they want their defense to perform well. And then ultimately, you look at J.J. McCarthy in Minnesota. I really think Sam Darnold's going to get the first crack at that starting job. So I think Bo Nix is really kind of in the best position fit-wise with Sean Payton to operate this offense and be day one starter.
Well, what about his skill set fitting what Payton wants? Clearly it must, because that's why, Sean didn't just take him just to take him with the dozenth pick when there are so many other holes to fill on that roster. So what's your 2 cents on that one, Mark?
My 2 cents is that Bo Nix really fit everything that he wanted. Judicious with the football, quick decisions, unbelievably accurate, getting through progressions. All those things fit well. And I think the biggest thing that he raved about is just the intelligence level, his ability to dump a bunch of information on Bo Nix, 5 o'clock the night before he met with him, and Bo Nix being able to regurgitate that, being able to go through all those things. So I just think from that standpoint, he has got exactly what he wants. And I'm not going to call him, Drew Brees, but I think he had those Drew Brees-esque qualities from the neck up. And that's really where this game is played at the quarterback position. Do you have the requisite skills from the neck up to be great? And I think Bo Nix, at least in Sean Payton's mind, has those requisite skills.
And how about, the schedule makers? I mean, they throw week one at Seattle, which, by the way, was the way things started off for Hackett with Russell Wilson. And we all remember what happened there and why that kind of led to Sean Payton being the coach there. And then Russell's going to be the first starter for an opponent in the building for the home opener in week 2. I mean, talk about wild. What a way to start.
Yeah, it's certainly the schedule makers know what they're doing. And there's a reason. I always say, this is the greatest soap opera on television. It's the National Football League. And they pit those matchups together. They're looking at and the thing about, week 2 is you got to figure at week 2, at least at that point, Russell Wilson will be the starter. Now, maybe it'll change later on down in the season, but they want that matchup, that Sean Payton versus Russell Wilson, if you will, after they dumped Russell Wilson in $853 million this year and another $30 million something next year. So, yeah, there's great drama there. There's a great storyline there. And the NFL, as much as it is about matchups, it's about storylines. And it's one of the reasons that people are so enamored by it and why they can't get enough of it.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.